A convicted serial killer appears for the first time in front of a Calhoun County judge facing yet another charge of murder tonight. David Haulman is serving life in prison in Pennsylvania after confessing to killing 2 women there. Investigators say he also confessed to killing Battle Creek woman Ashley Parlier, but it's now been 17 years since her murder. News Channel 3's Mike Kravsik is live outside the Calhoun County Courthouse with reaction from Ashley's family and new information, Mike, on a plea deal.
Oh yeah, detectives say that David Haulman, known as Dave, had never been on their radar. That wasn't until the day Ashley Parlier's name came up during a homicide investigation in Pennsylvania when Haulman confessed to killing 2 women there. The sister of the woman reported missing back in 2005 says this day was 17 years in the making. But that journey is not complete. Ashley Parlier's body has still not been found.
Did deliberately, with intent, kill and with premeditation, kill and murder one Ashley Parlier.
Nearly 2 years after prosecutors say he admitted to killing Ashley Parlier in 2005, her accused killer now back in Michigan to face a charge of murder.
The constant worry of, where is she? Is she okay? Is she being hurt? It has now been answered. We finally have an answer and a name.
That man is David Haulman. Calhoun County prosecutors say Haulman was dating Parlier when the 16-year-old was killed. The case went cold until Haulman confessed to bludgeoning 2 Pennsylvania women to death in 2018 and 2020.
Through the course of their investigation, Ashley Parlier's name had come up.
Calhoun County prosecutors say the 44-year-old agreed to plead guilty in Parlier's murder. In exchange, he avoids the death penalty in Pennsylvania. In September 2021, he was sentenced to 2 life sentences there for killing 25-year-old Tiana Phillips and 26-year-old Erica Schultz. Ashley Parlier's sister, Nicole Campen, traveled to Pennsylvania to visit other sisters of the victims.
We've sort of coined the term, we've been forever bonded by sadness, but at the same time, we want to remember our sisters. Ashley, Tiana, and Erica were people. They're not just a headline. They're not just his victims.
Detectives say Haulman helped them search a wooded area in Newton Township in Calhoun County, the speculated area where Ashley's remains would be. So far, detectives say they haven't recovered any of Ashley's remains.
Part of me thinks this is yet another game he gets to play where he has some power over us.
Investigators say Haulman has now killed 4 people, all in cold blood.
Do you believe there's possible other victims?
Can't comment on that, but, if you think that there's 1 dead in Germany, there's 2 dead in Pennsylvania, and 1 dead here, there's possibly others, yes.
Both of Ashley Parlier's parents died in 2020, a day of justice they never got to see.
It tore them apart. It literally ruined them.
Prosecutors say they expect Haulman to formally plead guilty before his preliminary examination, which is scheduled later this month. Prosecutors say Haulman will be sent back to prison in Pennsylvania once the case in Michigan is concluded. But for now, he remains here at the Calhoun County Jail.
This is a very, very tragic situation for us. We understand the gravity of this.
Who would kill a pregnant woman, let alone set her body on fire? That disturbing discovery made this afternoon in northwest Fresno. And now police are saying the next 24 to 48 hours will be crucial in order to track down who is behind this crime. Fox 26 News reporter Myra Franco shares what police are saying so far about the investigation.
Right now, investigators are still trying to find out who the woman is and if the woman died before or after she was set on fire. It was around 12:30 when police were called to the area of Cornelia near Highway 99 for reports of a person on fire. They say maintenance workers from a nearby apartment complex made the discovery and tried to help.
Arrived in a golf cart, attempted to extinguish the person that was set ablaze. Fire arrived within several minutes, and pronounced the subject deceased.
Detectives confirmed it was a pregnant African-American woman in her early 20s. At this time, investigators say they don't know who she is or how far along she was in her pregnancy, but they do know the woman was set on fire with some type of accelerant. They say she also had other injuries. Fresno police are now asking for the public's assistance to help find the person who did this.
Quite frankly, these type of cases are difficult cases for us to solve unless we have tips and information that come in from the community to help us solve this murder. And our homicide investigators are going to be working relentlessly over the next 24 and 48 hours to find out who's responsible for this particular murder.
In Northwest Fresno, Myra Franco, Fox 26 News.
And detectives are really hoping that that autopsy will provide more clues. If you have any information at all on this case, remember you can remain anonymous by calling Crime Stoppers at 559-498-STOP.
News Channel 3 working to protect and alert you this morning. A credit card skimmer was found at an Allegan County gas station recently.
Now, a skimmer is a device used to collect your credit card numbers. News Channel 3 Maria Serrano is live now in Kalamazoo looking into how you can protect yourself from becoming a victim of this crime. Maria.
Good morning, Kirk and Kristen. I can tell you that as you're getting to the gas station about to pump gas, one of the first things that you need to do, according to police, to protect yourself is to actually visually check the device and tug it, as I'm doing now, because this is one way you can prevent really for this to happen to you. I can tell you that according to police, there are two ways that this happens. One of them is credit card skimmers. They can be placed actually internally if a suspect can get the machine open, or outside of the machine they're trying to gain the credit card information from. Some of the devices store the information on the device itself, meaning that the suspect comes back to get the device and then downloads that information, while others work off Bluetooth or work wireless, so it's remotely accessed. Either way, though, police say you should pay by mobile wallet and use Apple Pay or Google Pay, or the traditional way where you can pay for gas inside a gas station.
Just kind of do a visual check of wherever you're going to put your credit card and see if it looks out of the ordinary. Don't be afraid to touch it. Maybe give it a little bit of a tug, see if it's loose. If it comes off, that's definitely a red flag.
So that's a good way to check, right?
Yeah.
Police say you should also do two things. One of them, check your credit card statements, and two, sign up for text banking. That means every time you purchase something on your credit card, you get an alert.